Well, here I am back at it again to tell you that, well, I was right again. Same old Steelers, as the Chief Art Rooney Sr. once said. Right? But yeah, it's the same old shit every year. We got our ass kicked by Kansas City on Christmas. I mean, not that I'm shocked by it, but, And for the, let's see, the seventh, for the seventh year in a row since 2018, we have gone through a 3-game losing streak. But yeah, the Tomlin special arrived on Christmas. It officially became complete. As this team sucks, and I even said it when the moment Najee Harris fumbled the ball against the Eagles, I said that the Steelers was frauds. And here we are. Remember that video I made back in August about how the Steelers would suck once again in 2024 and how nothing would change? Well, how do you like that? I am right again. I'm right again. But yeah, it was a terrible ass game. Not even gonna bother playing any highlights on it because it was that fucking bad. Tomlin, for the millionth time, has bent over backwards to an elite team. And until we fire this ass clown, it's just not gonna change. And I am sick of it. And I'm going to make it very clear. I am embarrassed to be a fan of my team. I really am. I never thought I would say that, but I am embarrassed to be a Steelers fan. I seriously the fuck am. And I am tired of this guy being our head coach and screwing up and wasting these seasons for us every single year. So like, everyone thought that Netflix would probably buffer again, but you want to know what buffered instead? That's right, Tomlin's game plan for the Chiefs. And like, this game shows the difference between a team that plays chess in the Chiefs and a team that plays, hoop and a stick, the Steelers. That's what this game was. That's what it was. Because for the past couple of years, right? 2020, we went from being 11-0 to 11-3. And then getting humiliated by the Browns in the playoffs in the first round. Last year, went from 7-4. We still had a good chance of winning the AFC North. Losing that, then, and of course, we lose to a 2-10 team in back-to-back home games, which is something I will never forgive Tomlin for. Here we are this year, from 10-3. With a 2-game lead in our division, competing for a top 2 seed, with the 1 seed even being in slight reach, or having a little chance at it, right? To now 10-6, and we're not even gonna win the AFC North. Like, if this does not go to show you that we will never ever win a Super Bowl, forget a Super Bowl, right? Fuck that. If this don't go to show you that we will never win a playoff game with this ass clown as our coach, then tell me what the fuck will. If this ain't proof, I don't know what is. Right? But yeah. Like I said in August, nothing has changed with this team. And remember what I said about how the Chiefs would shove coal down our throats? Well, here you are. Here you are. Like the picture says, same old Steelers. Same old Steelers. Nothing has changed. It's the same shit every year. and you wonder, why do these blowout losses keep happening like the last 3 games? It's simple. Because we have an ass clown coach who needs to be fired. Fired. And I'm sorry, but like what happened last year and this year, most especially, right, and all the other late season collapses that Dumlin has had. Like, I'm sorry, but this goes to show you that there needs to be accountability. There's got to. Heads need to roll, and fast. Heads have got to roll. I'm sick of this shit. Heads need to roll, and it needs to happen fast. And I am telling you, until that happens, starting in 2025 and beyond, I am done watching this team. I can't take it anymore. I am so sick of the same shit every single season. I'm sick of it. But and with how bad both these Christmas games are, Beyonce's halftime performance was way fucking better than both of these games. And shit, the Texans looked even worse than we did because the Texans got blown out 31-2. But to keep it on topic with this game, it was a typical Tomlin game against an elite team. For the past 4 or 5 years, he has been bending over backwards to championship contenders. The Chiefs have clinched a 1 seed and are pretty much on their way to 3-peating, while we are on our way to backing into the playoffs like a garbage truck for the 4th time in 5 seasons. And now, yeah, much like last year where we had our get-right game at home against the Bengals, it'll probably happen again in a week and a half from now, but who cares? But who cares, right? Like, no matter what we do against the Bengals, it doesn't change the fact that the Steelers suck. Okay? It doesn't. It doesn't. And if we do beat the Bengals, that means we'll be playing the Texans in the wild card round. A game between 2 shitty and overrated teams. And I said that the Texans were overrated, but my God, I did not think that they would fall apart like this. I thought for sure that they would be good and improve off of last year. They lost their motto, and if we play them in the wild card round, like, nobody will watch it, and the NFL's viewership will take a huge hit, because it's a game between 2 shitty and overrated teams. Like, who would want to watch that garbage? Because the final score of, like, look at these Christmas games, right? Based on Christmas alone, nobody should watch a Steelers-Texans playoff game. Nobody. Besides maybe the deluded fanboys in each fan base, or those that just somehow still have hope for both of these teams. Final score of this game: Chiefs 29, Steelers 10-6. Final score of the other Christmas game: Ravens 31, Carriages 16. 16 carriages by Beyonce, and then of course the Texans 2. But nonetheless, like, we need to fire everyone. Not just Tomlin, but it starts with him. Fire Tomlin, fire the GM, and fire every last one of Dumlin's puppet-ass coaches. The only coach that we should keep is special teams coach Danny Smith. He is literally the only good coach we have. And even then, that's mainly because of the blocked punts and field goals. The special teams coverage against returns has been very inconsistent lately. But we do know how to block field goals and punts. I'll give the coaching that. But other than Danny Smith, other than him, show every other coach the damn door. Get them all the fuck out. It should have happened after the game. It should have happened the moment the clock hit triple zeros. That's where it should have happened. Fire everyone. Everyone. I've had it. Until it happens, I've already, I mean, to begin with, I already have a boycott placed on not going to a game until Tomlin is gone. But starting 2025, I am boycotting entirely. No attending games, no watching them on TV, none of that. And the rest of the fan base that wants change needs to follow along with me and force Art II, hurt his wallet by not going to games, and force him to make changes that way. There needs to be accountability. Like what happened last year and this year, we cannot. The coaching staff can't just walk away from this and think that they can get away from it all and move on and still do their job and be them. No. I want accountability. And we need accountability. Any Steeler fan that still wants Tomlin here can go fuck themselves. They can go fuck themselves if they still want Tomlin as coach. And I don't care if you're a Steeler fan or not. Don't you ever tell me that this ass clown is a Hall of Fame coach. Do not tell me. I don't care if he ain't had a losing season in his 18 seasons coaching with us. I don't care for that stat one bit. I do not give a rat's ass about a non-losing season. What matters is being able to win in the playoffs and win championships. At the very least, us fans want to see some sort of playoff success. And the fact that we haven't won a playoff game in 8 years and that Dumlin still has a job is ridiculous. This ass clown has to go. Him and his puppet ass coaching staff. They all need to go. Fire them. Because if you don't want a change at head coach, then that tells me that you don't want to see the team win. You can either have playoff wins or Mike Tomlin, not both. You can either have a fighting team week in and week out or Mike Tomlin. You can't have both. You can't. You cannot sit here and tell me that you want the Steelers to do well without wanting Tomlin the fuck out of Pittsburgh. You cannot tell me that with a straight face. I'm sorry. But with that said, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that good shit. But at the end of the day, Tomlin has to go. The whole coaching staff got to go. I'm out.